Hi, I'm Dr. David Hill, and today we're going to talk about how to get rid of postnasal drip and cough. What do we mean when we say postnasal drip? Well, it's pretty straightforward. The nose is connected to the back of the throat, and when you get a runny nose, the mucus and secretions drip down the back of the throat. That can be really annoying. It can cause some sore throat, and as that stuff drips down into the lungs, you have a reflex to cough it back up and get it out of the lungs. So postnasal drip can also cause cough. Getting rid of it depends on what is the cause. There are several things that can cause postnasal drip. The most common is probably a cold. In medicine, we call that a viral upper respiratory infection or a viral rhinosinusitis. And really the only thing to do for that is wait until it's over. Rest will help. A vaporizer may make you or your child more comfortable if they're having this. Some adults find help with a neti pot, which is like this teapot. It almost looks like a genie's lantern, and use it to introduce a little bit of saline or salt water up into the nasal passages that can help open them up and wash them out a little bit, but don't overdo that either. Anything can be overdone. So several times a day is fine, but every 5 minutes is probably way too much. In children, the use of the neti pot has not been as well studied, and very few children are able to really tolerate it and cooperate adequately with it. Now, in young infants, you can use a little bit of nasal saline, just a little salt water dribbled in the nose, 2 or 3 drops, and sucked back out after a few seconds with a suction bulb, which may help clear the nasal passages. Now, if your runny, stuffy nose and cough are coming from a sinus infection, how do you know? Well, they've probably been going on for more than 10 to 14 days. You may have had a fever for greater than 3 days or a fever greater than 104 degrees. In these cases, we often use antibiotics. Whether the antibiotics work is another question altogether. In children, there's some evidence that antibiotics can help with a bacterial sinus infection like I just described. In adults, the evidence is not as good. So while we do it frequently, you might talk to your doctor and say, hey, are you really sure this is going to help? Now, if this is from allergies, there are some great allergy medicines out there. The best are the nasal sprays with steroids in them. Fluticasone or Flonase is now it's not over the counter, but it is generic, so it's inexpensive and it works fantastic. But there are several other competing brands. Most of them are more expensive because they're still branded. But they work great. An antihistamine can be a helpful medicine as well. The most common and popular right now are cetirizine, Zyrtec, or loratadine, which is sold branded as Claritin. So you can use those. They don't tend to make people quite as drowsy as some of the older antihistamines, and they last longer. It may be difficult to tell which thing you've got. You may have 2 or 3 going on at once. So if your postnasal drip and cough are not getting better relatively quickly, or if there's something unusually severe about them, for gosh sake, check with your doctor and see what needs to be done. Talking about relieving postnasal drip and cough, I'm Dr. David Hill.